What's up, guys, and welcome back to House Flipper. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like on the video. It would be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we converted an old furniture store into a certified Italian pizzeria. And today, we're going to be tackling what I believe will be our final job with this DLC. We've got this little building right here, right yonder, titled The New Face of Mastery. It says, oh, that's right, Geronimo. Kind of forgot about this guy. Dedicated years to meticulously climbing the corporate ladder. However, when he got to the top, he realized that this path won't bring him any real fulfillment. That's when he set his eyes on another goal, mastering the trade of a restaurateur. He wants to run an Asian restaurant, singular, and he needs your help converting a sports shop into one. Does kind of sound a little similar to the previous job, but I'm down. I'm up for the task.
Look ahead and above yourself. Aim for perfection.
Okay, his last name is not Amo.
It's you. See these skyscrapers?
Bummer, missed opportunity.
I confined myself to one of them for quite some time. Was it worth it? No, I don't think so. Fortunately, one day, I had an epiphany. I used to come here after work to clear my mind with exercise. I finally understood that my destiny is connected with this place. So, I bought it. But I'm not interested in running a gym or a sports shop. I'd like to open a chic Asian restaurant here. Black walls with art on them, wood accents. Pick the right lighting and section off a few more private spaces with partition walls. Let me tell you, without any fake humility, the food here is going to be ultra delicious.
Hey. If you say so, my man. If you say so. Here we are. Obviously, as he mentioned, he doesn't want anything to do with this place in its current state. So pretty much everything is going to be sold off here. But let's just take a quick peek around, see what we've got thus far. Just some trash. Just some old boxes. I like the register setup back here, though. That looks nice. Of course, they've got tap. It's facing the wrong way, but we'll let that slide for now. Got some hoops over here. Can't dunk on it, unfortunately. This is nice, though. Got some punching bags back here. Bathroom. Oh, interesting. So it's a shared bathroom for just this space, but then the stalls themselves, I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that. That's weird. That's a little weird. They should probably have their own, dedicated spaces. And maybe a third one for, yeah, like this. That's perfect. And we've got a sauna back here. Seems good, seems good. I don't think he's gonna want to keep that around, but all right, cool. Well, I think that's really all that we can look at. So let's get out our sell tool and we're gonna start getting rid of every single thing inside of this place. We've got Sushi, ladies and gents, a brand new recipe for us, which is fitting because, he is trying to turn this into an Asian cuisine restaurant after all. It says a traditional Japanese dish made from rice, seasoned with rice vinegar. I wanted to read that as made from rice, seasoned with rice, period. But that's not what it says. And various toppings such as fish, seafood, vegetables, or tofu. It's pretty cool, but we've got to get back to work. I don't know how I missed this during our initial walkthrough, but we also had, I gotta get rid of these lights up in here too. We also had like two little changing rooms back in this area. Completely walked right past them. Oh, hang on, actually back in here is where we're gonna have to start a little bit of demolition. So we're gonna get rid of the lintels for for both of the old door openings. It looks like we're gonna be putting walls in place of them. Do you guys hear that? I swear. Maybe I'm just straight up losing it, man, but I swear I hear 2 songs playing right meow. One's definitely more like what you would probably be listening to as you're working out. It's a little bit quieter than the main one that we're hearing. That is so bizarre. Hopefully you guys are picking up on that as well, but it's kind of weirding me out. Anyways, we're gonna be replacing those lintels with walls, and then this whole wall's got to get smashed. And over here, looks like there's gonna be 2 new doors. I think that's all the demolition that we had to do back here, but now up in the front, we've got to get rid of these old sort of like partition wall looking things. We're probably gonna have to build some new ones, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be building any in this room, at least not yet. Time will tell. Nope. Doesn't look like we're gonna be doing anything in here, so let's head back into this room. We're gonna start with the lintels, because that's usually pretty easy, I'll be honest. Also, this is another one of those days where we were supposed to be playing Supermarket Sim, but it's still crashing on me, even after I uninstalled and reinstalled the entire game, which is kind of a bummer. I was really looking forward to doing that, but it is what it is, right? Maybe next week. So there we go. I think that's all we really had to do in here. Oh, never mind. We've got to patch this up as well. Real quick. 28 bucks. Small price to pay, ladies and gents. All right, heading back into here. I just want to make sure we're not missing any construction. Looks good. Curious to see what we're going to do with this. And something that I found to be kind of interesting, we're not doing anything with the bathrooms. We're not changing them in any way, even the one that I don't really care for. This guy back here, it's just gonna stay exactly the way it is. I guess that will save us a little bit of time. That's probably nice. So we'll get both those doors closed on up, that way we don't get confused. And we're gonna start with the wall and floor coverings as per usual. This entire time, I've been feeling like I'm forgetting to complain about something, but I couldn't figure out what it was, and then it finally hit me. We didn't really have to clean up any trash on this job whatsoever, apart from the like small pile of cardboard boxes that used to be behind the counter that also used to be over here. That was it. And I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of that. So it seems like Geronimo, even though that's not his last name, I'm still gonna say that it is. He decided to sort of keep the darker color scheme going on in this restaurant, but he really just wanted us to like change a couple of the materials and stuff. Also, what used to be a sauna is probably just gonna be like a closet or something like that. Back in here is probably going to be the kitchen. Looks like that is accurate. We don't have to change anything with that bathroom over there, but what are these supposed to be? Oh, this is the... Not only is it a private room, but it's also a karaoke room as well. That's pretty cool. You know what? I think we'll get started placing down a few furniture pieces in these rooms then. We've just got one TV, 2 sofas, 1 big table. So we'll probably do like some bench seating with that, some speakers, of course. And then we're gonna need to leave some location for the karaoke set. We've got 1 karaoke room all finished up. Now all we have to do is the same thing to the other side. And I think we're just gonna do precisely the exact same thing, but mirror it. So where the TV's on this wall in this room, the TV's gonna be on this wall in the other, if that makes sense. Maybe seeing both of them finished up will help. Apologies, you guys, my brain has officially turned to mush, but the weekend is upon us, and I am so very happy about that. So now that we have those complete, I think we're actually gonna head into the kitchen and start figuring out how we can sort of organize this space. Of course, we've got a lot of very, very large objects. We're gonna start with the door, since that's pretty straightforward. There's only one spot that thing could possibly go. And then, like we usually do, I'll start placing everything down and then kind of configure it all from there. Okay, this is all the stuff that we have to try to fit in this space. Thankfully, this is one of the larger kitchen areas that we've worked with thus far. So I kind of like the look of the cabinets and the cupboards and stuff over along this wall. Unsurprisingly, this little back room just became a storage closet of sorts. Kind of figured that's what was going to happen with that. We've got 2 grills though, 2 like stovetop things, and then 2 refrigerators, 1 of these little dishwasher deals, and then 2 of these countertop things. I usually use those for like an island or peninsula, and I'll probably do something similar in this space. And then of course we have all the smaller things that sort of get placed around. So I'm gonna see what I can do here. Wish me luck.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
You don't think it's possible that this was maybe just too much space? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm more than satisfied with the whole layout of everything back here. The only thing that I don't really care for, honestly, is the lights. I keep feeling like we're gonna hit our head on them or something. But I gotta be the first person to whip up some sushi in this joint. It's probably gonna be all the way at the bottom. There she is. $10.38. That's really not too shabby. Okay, so while that thing is trucking right along, let's see what we have to do out yonder. Okay, there is a lot here. I'm talking a lot. Well, let's start with this. Oh. It's gonna go right out front in the kitchen. Okay, well that's nice and easy. I'm into it. Dinner's done. Dinner's ready, baby. Look at that. Wait, can we... Oh, we can't eat the food. Right. I remember now. I was hoping we could get a little bit more energy, you know? That way we can keep trucking right on through this thing. We just have a few more of these countertops that we need to get placed in, and then we can start figuring out all the tables and the chairs and whatnot. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The pink and magenta countertop is a bold move. That is a bold strategy, so we'll see how it pans out for him. But moving on, I think I want to try to get the like waiting room set up. So we've got this couch here. I know we're gonna need 2 of those, so I want to try to find a spot for both of them. And then we're gonna have to do something with these partition walls. I'm kind of thinking maybe right around the like waiting room area would be good. But as of right now, I have no idea where that's going to be. Also over here, let me just put 2 like this. Or is that too much? It does kind of seem weird. I'll leave it for now and then we can just move it later. Let's try to do a similar thing over here though. We'll just bring 1 out away from that wall right yonder, and then we'll move that real quick like. Try to slap another one of these suckers down right there. Yeah, see, if we had it against this wall, then it would kind of like split that window. And I think that would look kind of weird. We don't have to do anything in here, right? No. Okay, nice and simple then. So, let's take this couch and maybe we can do some type of like waiting / sitting area just along this partition wall. I was thinking something like this, but if we do that, we still have an extra coffee table left over, and I really don't know what we're supposed to do with it. What about over here? Just kind of keep it out of the way. As of right now, I don't know what else would go in that location, so we'll stick with that for the time being. But moving right along here, we've got 5 150 centimeter tables, 4 100 centimeter tables, 8 of these bar stools. Well, this doesn't really have like a bar countertop to it, but I suppose we could just put a couple of them down over here. You know, that works surprisingly well, but I just saw something else in the catalog, and that's this table grill. Can't say that we've ever used these before, so, oh, it's a lot smaller than I was expecting. Okay, so this is more or less like an accessory that we're going to be putting on tables, I think. Well, how many of them did we need? 5? Okay, yeah, so those are supposed to go on the 150 centimeter tables. We can do that. Really not that big of a deal. And then there's 8 of these sushi tableware sets and 4 of the tea sets. So the 100 centimeter tables are gonna have the tea sets. I'm figuring it out. My brain might be completely mush at the moment, but we're making it happen.
Many minutes later.
I probably should have included a little more of that so you guys could sort of see what was going on, but I don't think I've ever been more confused trying to finish up a job before. This one was very, very strange. Maybe I just need to go to more sushi restaurants. I don't know, but we have too many chairs, even after putting chairs in all the tables, right? Come to find out, what I thought originally were shelves are actually stools. So I kind of just lined this partition wall with a bunch of them and did the same thing on the back side of this. It would be kind of weird though for you to be eating, or I guess having tea at these 2 tables and someone, or rather a lot of people, just lining up right behind you, watching your every move. That would make me uncomfortable, personally. I do really like the lighting. There for a little bit, I was kind of worried that the lighting was going to be kind of lackluster here, because all I had placed at that point was just these little lamps, and of course we just kind of put them in whatever corners we could, right? That's just sort of what you do. I do really like these tables, and I decided to not add any like what are those things called? Tablecloths to any of them. I think the natural wood kind of holds its own, you know? And then these things, I thought that we were gonna place them on some of these other tables, but then I realized that there's 8 of them for a reason. We also had 8 of these bar stools that are kind of out of line. But that's okay. Everything with this job is now completely finished. It's not my best work. I wouldn't say that I'm, you know, incredibly proud of it, but it came together all right. So I'm gonna stop talking or rambling, and we're gonna get paid $27,000 for completing this one. Let's have a look at these before and afters. Beautiful, stunning. It does look better than what it was before, right? A gym / sports shop. What does that even mean, anyways? I mean, they sold skis. But now that we're back at home, that is, of course, where we're going to have to wind things down at for today. Once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.